quarterback. He's a top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Golden Eagles and the Vikings, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 25.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some moments where that youth rears its head. But over the long term, both these organizations feel like they have an answer at the most critical position in all of sports.
Boston Cyber set to kick off.
All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They are led by the man who led Michigan to the national championship in 2023, quarterback J.J. McCarthy.
And while I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards, if I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning. When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
He connects with Jordan Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. Fighting off defenders here. He'll churn forward and pick up 3. Third and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. The veteran Jamison Crowder deep to return. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be led out by a young man who's making a name for himself, their rookie quarterback.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Check, Panther.
On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
When you go out and invest in a young guy like this to be part of your backfield's future, you've got to find ways to get him involved early, and I think here's a case of doing just that.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. He'll drop to throw. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Every staff in the league that understands if we have to play a rookie quarterback, regardless of their talent, regardless of how high they were drafted, the ideal situation is to fill that huddle with as many veteran players as possible. The quarterback's going to be young. He's going to make some mistakes. The more veteran talent...
A throw right side is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
Atwell sent in motion here. On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision. Now this looks like a design run. A 2nd effort, and he is in. J.J. McCarthy. Touchdown, Minnesota.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Reload, go! Alert! Get up!
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. They're trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. That's downfield. He's got Sinnott, the tight end. We'll try and hurry to the line here. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll run out of the gun, and this is Connor. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They'll try and go up tempo here as they hustle to the line. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal. They'll run it here, and it's Connor. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. So we'll get a 2nd and goal when we return. It's the Vikings with the edge. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 1, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. His drive will start on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and there wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. They look to run with Jones. He slams it in there, and he is in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Next to score, Vikings 14, Golden Eagles 7.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Now return, coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. From the interior, Harrison Phillips. There for the tackle. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That's caught! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A dive, and he's in! Touchdown, Golden Eagles! 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Seibert now following the touchdown. He's out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with first and 10. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that will lead to a second down. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. Here's 3rd and 7. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. A big one there on third down, good for 26 yards.
First down, Vikings.
2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. Greg and I continue in just a moment. First and 10. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
That will make third down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one. Looking to throw. McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. On fourth down, on comes the rookie, Will Reichard, to try this Viking field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way.
His guys take over first and 10. Still no pressure at their own 30-yard line.
That's me, it's what they need and tell no lies. I'm still up top, I still can't drop what they need.
Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be second down.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now pass deep for McLaurin. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. It's a touchdown. Seibert out now for the extra point. The kick is good, so add one more, and it will take a first-half lead into the locker room. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Three points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Golden Eagles offense and their quarterback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his tight end. That's Siddick. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's a big one right there. 37 yards. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. This offense moving quickly, and they'll try to get set. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Austin Seibert now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Seibert's kick is good. And the Golden Eagles will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. To throw, it's McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play action now. It's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. Crowder to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now a give on the ground, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the 2nd half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the 2nd half and close this game out?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, They've already turned the ball over through the air, and truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on down. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Derek Forrest. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again.
This is intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now a give up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Reichert had the field goal a moment ago. Back out now to kick this one away. This taken around the 11. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Golden Eagles offense ready to take over once again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. And some good running there. Get a fall forward for about 7. The offense in hurry-up mode, pushing the pace. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So these teams... Now a 3rd and 2. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to have enough there for the 1st down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, the ball's out. And the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers.
And he will get into the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown, Minnesota. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Makes the score Vikings 27, Golden Eagles 23.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Set. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. They'll keep it on the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now 3rd down comes up.
And 9 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Ben Sinnott was the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field. I don't think this is going to stand.
Automatic first down.
So now then, 1st and goal from the 1.
Let's go.
They'll run here. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Need to score. They're going to need to speed up as they get to the line here. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll run. And waiting. No signal. He did not get in. And that's going to bring up 4. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So they decide to go for the touchdown, and Greg, they get rewarded on 4th and goal with the 6 points.
Yeah, I think the safe bet there is you settle for the field goal and you're happy coming off the field with points. But not this play caller. He rolls the dice a little bit, but give credit to the offensive line. They created just enough of a lane for this back to take it in for 6.
He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense back onto the field for their next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the 2 sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down. Like living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. That's down the field and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll try the right side this time. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's taken in. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's 2nd down. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is 1st and goal. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Line of scrimmage remains the 4-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. Here we go. One final play. And they're going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. This was a game where